Hey, what's going on YouTube? Raphael here and welcome to another game on the Pokemon trading card game online, and this time I have something a little different from the usual. I don't know if it's just me or if this happens to everyone else. You see, sometimes I can find these guys that say, okay, for example, Darkrai is great because it has Darkloak, so they want to put Darkrai everywhere just because it has Darkloak. And suddenly you get to find decks like sometime I found a Virizion Genesect deck which run Darkrai with Blend Energy just because this person thought it was so great to have free retreat on Virizion and on Genesect. So I've been finding lately some matches like that weird combination, so I decided, okay, let's give it a try. Let's see if people like this, and this is the deck blender. And this time I'm going against Pallet Town Hero number 3. So let's say Gary number 3. And he will help me start this new section in my channel, which I think will be pretty hilarious sometimes. As you can see, I'm playing Virizion Genesect, not with Darkrai, just straight Virizion Genesect. I play Mewtwo, I play Buffalant, just because I hate to deal with Sigilyph and Suicune, and Mewtwo can come handy sometimes. So from the start we see his Squirtle, so okay, this guy is playing a Blastoise deck, but we already saw one Silver Bengal out of his mulligan, so right here I'm thinking maybe this guy is playing that random version with Plasma Kyurem, and maybe that's why he's using Silver Bengal. A very heavily deck oriented to Plasma Kyurem, even though it's Blastoise. But here we are about to see that nope, he's going to go for an annoying Suicune. So right here I'm thinking, okay, this Suicune will be annoying. I hope he does not play up to 3 of these things, because that won't be fun. Being completely honest, that is not fun. So right here I have the bad luck to have to get rid of 3 Junipers just in turn 1. And look at that, checking my deck, I have 2 Virizion EX priced. This is not looking good from the start, and yeah, it's no bueno, no bonito. So right here what I'm going to do is I have to attach that G-Booster, I better not waste that, and what I'm going to do is I will switch into Virizion just because I want Virizion in the active position, and in the case this guy is playing Hypnotoxic Laser or some weird things. He's already playing Suicune, so why not? Maybe he can play another weird thing. But he's going for Blastoise this turn. I think we will see Blastoise right now, which will leave my opponent with 1 card hand, and that last card was Professor Juniper. And he even plays Flowstone, so that tells me that maybe he's afraid of getting stuck in the active position. I don't know. And here it comes, the surprise! Surprise! It's a Lugia EX! That's something you don't get to see every day when you are facing a Blastoise deck. And trust me, that is something you really don't want to see, because it leaves you thinking, okay, what is going on? Is this... No, like seriously, what is going on? This is a very weird deck, and I don't know what to expect anymore. So I will Emerald Slash into my Genesect because it's a Blastoise deck, so if I get rid of Blastoise, I think I will be in a very good shape. So that's what I'm going to try to do. As soon as I get a Plasma Energy, I will be able to get rid of this Blastoise. Even though I will have to deal with Suicune. And that's my plan right now. And I'm playing also Frozen City, which in most cases will be useful against Blastoise, but since this is a Blastoise Lugia deck, that won't help me out. And right now my opponent is taking his time. He will go for Dowsing Machine, and I was thinking, okay, he will go for Juniper right here. But no, he's going for Tool Scrapper because he's afraid of my G-Booster. Even though I have one Buffalant into play, he's more afraid of my Genesect than he's afraid of my Buffalant, which I found a little odd at the moment. Right here, unfortunately, I will have to end my opponent from that hand. That will not be good. And I will debate myself whether I should Emerald Slash this time. And I'm thinking, okay, I already have that DCE on my Buffalant, so why not? Let's move one of those Grass Energy in Genesect into my Buffalant, and now I have one fully powered up Genesect and one fully powered up Buffalant. I have lots of energy on my side of the field, and I'm feeling very good right now. And okay, I was expecting a Blastoise Lugia deck to be running just Plasma Energy, but no, this guy also plays Colress Machine, which is getting weirder and weirder as every turn. Like seriously, I really have no idea what the idea of this deck is. I know Lugia is great because you can take up to 3 prizes knocking one EX Pokemon. That's huge. But and look at that, he even plays Shadow Triad, so I really have no idea why is this what is Blastoise used for in this deck. Like, it's just so he can power up this Suicune, or I don't know. I really don't know. Right here, what I'm going to do is I will bench my Mewtwo, my second Mewtwo, just because Mewtwo is great against Lugia EX. Lugia needs so many energy that Mewtwo will easily get huge hits on that Lugia. I will play the Plasma Ball. Now I know I have just one Grass Energy left in my deck, and I know I play Hypnotoxic Laser in this deck, but they haven't come out yet. So what I'm going to do basically right now is I'm going to use Gold Breaker to do 60 damage into this Suicune, and maybe that will bait my opponent into promoting this Lugia EX. Because I can deal very easily with this Suicune, but that Lugia can be problematic if I'm not careful enough. And there goes my Shadow Triad. That means no G-Booster for me, at least not this turn. And we see another Colress Machine, so that means he at least plays 2. Weird, very weird in my opinion, but in the end it works out. And look at that, he even plays double Colress Energy to be able to power up Lugia faster. So what do you think about this? Right here, what I'm going to have to do is I will have to promote this Genesect because I don't want my Virizion To be knocked out by this Lugia and let me in such a bad position, I will finally go for that Blastoise because I'm thinking, okay, maybe in the long run that will be the best thing I can do. Maybe, and I hope that's the case. So that's why I'm going to target this Blastoise, and I will put 20 damage into that Lugia, so because there's no need for me to put those 20 damage into the water bottle since Genesect can knock it out in one hit. But here comes another Blastoise. Now I'm thinking this was a very wasted turn, and now we have another Lugia. Okay, so this is becoming very annoying. Because there are a lot of cards that I was not expecting to see in a Blastoise deck, or at least I thought this was a Blastoise deck, and looks like it's more Lugia oriented than it is Blastoise oriented, and every turn that my opponent plays, it looks like Blastoise is only there to power up Suicune. So right here what I'm going to do, let's see, I will laser this Suicune because this thing it's becoming annoying. If you have been in my channel for a long while, you already know that I hate Safeguard, because Safeguard is one of the most annoying abilities there is. I know there are a lot of ways to play around it, and most of the decks nowadays run at least one non-EX attacker, but for Beerus and Genesect, Safeguard is a little... what? I forget the word. Excuse me. Annoying. It's one of the most annoying things you can face. So that Hypnotoxic Laser will guarantee me that I get rid of that annoying Suicune, which is great. And here comes one Lugia. And right here my opponent decides that it's better to promote this new Lugia with 2 energy that won't be able to attack anytime soon, than promoting the Lugia that has the most energy. So right here what I'm going to do is, okay, I can live with that. Right here what I could have done was use Skyla to go for 1 energy switch, then do Mega Cannon into this Lugia and 20 to the bench Lugia, but I was thinking, okay, I think I'm pretty safe right now. So it's good for me to have those extra 30 damage in case I need them. But this weird move happens and my opponent promotes that Blastoise, which means that maybe he does not need it anymore? I don't know. Looks like that will be the case. Unfortunately, right here I won't be able to G-Booster, I won't be able to do lots of things, and I'm thinking, okay, my opponent has a pretty low hand, a pretty small hand, I mean. I can finally go for my G-Booster, and this Blastoise has 4 of retreat cost, and that was a huge misplay. That G-Booster was meant to be on my own damage Genesect EX, but in the end that was not the case. This Blastoise I think will be stuck here in the active position, so I'm not worried that much. I'm more concerned about the fact that I misattached that G-Booster, and look at that, oh my god, no, it can't be. That is a Genesect EX in a Blastoise deck. Can you believe that? Seriously, that is something you don't see every day. And hopefully I will not see that every day. So this is, in the end, this is Blastoise Meets The Yeti. Uh, and my opponent concedes because as soon as he promotes that Lugia and takes these 3 easy prizes on my Virizion, I will be able to basically get rid of that Lugia using G-Booster, and if he does not have enough energy to power up Keldeo, that is game, and looks like he did not have enough energy to do that, so he decided to concede. And that was the game. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you think about the deck blender. If you like to see more videos like these coming out, just let me know and I will make them happen. So with that in mind, I will see you all next time.